What is going on, guys? GregglesTV. The pre-order for the Galaxy Note 8 is seriously like a couple days away. They're going to announce the phone on August 23rd in New York City. The pre-order should start on August 24th. Now, what time? I don't know, because this is being recorded a few days before the actual event. We'll know on the actual event, but a few of you have already reached out to me. How do I pre-order the phone? I've never pre-ordered a phone, and I want to know what to do, so I'm prepared for this. So let's talk about it. So if just before we even jump to the different sites where to buy it, some things to be prepared about. If you're going to pre-order the phone and you're going to either buy it outright or you're going to pay it over payments, you have to pay tax. So be prepared to pay tax. Tax, depending upon where you live, most likely is going to be between $50 and maybe $80 total. So even if you're going to do this on a payment plan, so you pay this phone up over time, you still have to pay the tax up front. Sometimes you have to pay the activation fee. You're looking at sometimes $110, $111 out the door. So make sure at the very least you have, I would just to be safe, $150 to $200 active that you can use and buy things with. The other thing to keep in mind is if you have a phone now, have it be on a payment plan or a contract, you're going to have to either buy that phone outright, pay it off so that you can upgrade, or if you're ready for an upgrade, then you don't really have to do much except to pre-order the phone. So you might need even more than $150. So if you're not sure if you're under a contract or if you owe a certain amount to the carrier, make sure you call the carrier or look online at your account. So let's talk about where you can actually pre-order the phone. There's going to be a lot of places. There'll be places I don't even mention. So I'm just going to give you the usuals, the basics, where you can actually pre-order this phone, or where you should be able to definitely pre-order the phone. One, let's start off with the carriers. T-Mobile. T-Mobile will definitely have this phone for pre-order. The cool thing about T-Mobile is, at least in the past, when you've pre-ordered a phone from T-Mobile, you've actually been able to get their phone either a week or at least a few days before it's actually supposed to be released. So it's very cool of T-Mobile to be able to do that and give that to their customers. So if you have T-Mobile or thinking about switching to T-Mobile, it might be a great time to do that, because in the past, they've shipped these phones out earlier. And if you're a person that likes to get your hands on new technology as fast as possible, T-Mobile is definitely going to be the carrier of choice for that. Next up would be Verizon. If you have Verizon or you're thinking about going there, Verizon, you'll definitely be able to pre-order the phone. Just looking at this, if you buy it online, you get free 2-day shipping and in-store pickup. Also, you can get no restocking fee if you buy it online. So keep that in mind. If you're someone that is kind of iffy, if you want to end up keeping the phone, buy it on Verizon.com rather than doing it in the store, and you can have that no restocking fee, which is nice. That's a $35 savings if you need to return the phone. Next up is Sprint. Sprint will definitely have the Galaxy Note 8, without a doubt. Why wouldn't they? They'd want to have it. And you can see right in the middle there, free activation when you buy online or you call us, and you'll save $30. That's awesome too. There you go. Because most of these carriers, if not all of them, are going to charge you a activation fee if you buy the phone through them, to save $30 off of having to pay tax, possibly paying off your other phone. $30 is a nice savings. That's a great case right there on Amazon that you could purchase with that $30 that otherwise would have went to Sprint if you go in the store and pre-order / buy it. And the last of the four major carriers is at&t. They will definitely have the Galaxy Note 8 without a doubt. I don't see anything popping off the page for me in terms of bonuses that you get if you buy the phone. I just know from past, and this is probably going to be the same with all the carriers. I don't have the other carriers, but when you buy, if you say you're under contract and you're able to upgrade, you can actually buy a phone. They'll ship out the new phone to you. You put the old phone in the box, ship it back to them, and then you're just rocking and rolling. That's what my father's going to do. He has a Galaxy S7 Edge, but he wants to upgrade to the Galaxy Note 8. So what we'll do is we'll pre-order the Galaxy Note 8. They'll ship him the Galaxy Note 8. He'll take it out, put the old phone in the box, stick on the return label. It goes back to at&t, and then they'll wipe out that Galaxy S7 Edge, and he'll be on the new payment plan for the Galaxy Note 8. My favorite place to pre-order phones is Best Buy, and there's a couple of reasons. Generally, in the past, when you've ordered, especially a Samsung phone, they'll actually give you the accessories for free. You don't have to wait or mail anything in. But last, with the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus, they did not do that. But with the previous phones, the S7 and the Note 7, they actually sent that stuff with the order. Maybe they'll do it this year. Maybe they won't. Also, they give you $25 as a gift card when you buy a phone through them, if you sign up for their like mobile thing, it's free to sign up and you get a $25 gift card. Why not do it? Seems like a good deal to me. And then also sometimes they give extra bonuses too. So check out Best Buy. So we should know what the pre-order bonuses are in terms of if anyone's going to get extra things. So check out Best Buy. Don't just check out your carrier. One thing to know about Best Buy is you cannot pre-order a phone through T-Mobile with them, but you can with Verizon, Sprint, and at&t. And lastly, Samsung. Samsung will definitely have this phone for pre-order. If they have the unlocked version for pre-order, they definitely will have it, as will probably Best Buy, possibly Amazon, to get the unlocked version, if there is an unlocked version at launch. But otherwise, Samsung, another great place to do it. I know some people, when the S8 and S8 Plus came out, they ordered it, they pre-ordered it just a couple of days later than when it originally launched. The pre-order, they ended up getting their phones late, had some hassle. Samsung gave them this weird free speaker. So just be wary of, if you do buy it through Samsung, especially if you don't do it in the first day or two, you might run into issues with actual shipping it to you on time. My last two are just kind of bonus ones. I personally wouldn't pre-order from them, but you can if you want. Target, they usually give you like a gift card when you do pre-orders. This, you can see they're doing a Target gift card for the Galaxy S8, S8 Plus. But when you do pre-orders, I've seen when they did the pre-order for the Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, they're giving away a $100 gift card to their own store, Target. And the other bonus store would be Walmart. Again, I wouldn't do it from these guys. I would either do it from one of the four major carriers, Best Buy or Samsung. But hey, if you like ordering from Target and Walmart and you trust that they're going to get the phone to you and you're going to get good bonuses with them, then definitely do it. Now, I let you know some different places where you can pre-order the phone. So you're probably going to ask, well, when do I know what time it's going to go on pre-order? Well, you're going to have to check the news sites. You're going to have to check GregglesTV Daily. Whatever your news source is, that's where you need to go. You might even have to call your carrier or the Best Buy store. Hey, when's it going to go on pre-order? What time exactly? Sometimes I know with Apple, they do it at midnight. So for instance, if Samsung goes that route, that means they announce the phone on the 23rd, and then at midnight on the 24th, they would put it on pre-order. But what most likely will happen is, I don't think Samsung does that from past experience. I'm pretty sure Samsung usually does it in the morning, like 5 in the morning West Coast or 8 in the morning West Coast. I can't remember, but generally that's, I believe, what they do. So you should be able to get a good night's sleep, wake up, pre-order the phone, and get about your business for the rest of the day. Just make sure, if you're going to pre-order the phone, I highly recommend you doing it on the very first day, in that very first couple of hours. You don't want this thing to sell out, because if it does, you're going to end up waiting possibly a few weeks to get the phone if it does sell out. And I think it's going to sell out. I think a lot of people want this phone. Now let's talk about the fun stuff. Now the fun stuff is going to be the bonus items that Samsung gives you if you pre-order the phone before a certain date. It's usually before the actual launch date. That's why it's called pre-order. So Evan Blast did a tweet the other day, sometime late last week, about what the bonuses were going to be if you pre-ordered the Galaxy Note 8. He came off and said you're going to get a 200. You can either choose one of these, either a 256 gigabyte micro SD card plus a wireless charger, or you can get a 360 cam. Now, if you're new to Samsung, or you're just new to cell phones, or you're new to having extra memory, I would definitely recommend, number one, the 256 gigabyte micro SD card and the wireless charger, because that SD card is going to allow you to store more things like photos and videos and apps, and just way more storage, because you're only getting 64 gigabytes of storage internally with the Galaxy Note 8. If you put that SD card in, it's going to push you up to what, almost, I guess, 320, 330, whatever gigabytes of storage. And that's a lot. You're most likely never going to use all of that. So go number one. I would recommend number one regardless for most people. If you think about the 360 cam, it's cool. You're going to be able to record things in virtual reality. But when you think about it, how often are you really going to use that? Slim to none to zero. You're probably not going to use it that much. So just go with the number one option. I think that's the best. All right, guys, so let's review really quick. I let you know how much money you're going to need to get the ball rolling with this pre-order. At least $100 on the safe side. I would personally have at least $150, if not more. If you're locked into a contract or you're still paying off your phone and you want to get early out of that, look into selling your phone, buying it and then selling it. That's usually the better route instead of paying the early upgrade fee, because I know one of my people that watches my channel, he has like a few $100, $500 upgrade fee. But if he buys and sells his phone, he'll only lose like $100, $150, if that. So look in, if you're locked into a phone right now, look into buying it and then just reselling it on Swappa or eBay. Also, I showed you some sites where you can buy the phone. There's going to be other sites you can buy it too, but these are going to be the major ones where most people pre-order the phone. And then lastly, I'll let you know the bonuses that you're most likely going to get. You might even get more bonuses. I know T-Mobile in the past has given away Hulu for a year or Netflix for a year. So it depends on the carrier, depends on where you're buying it, but you might even get extra bonuses or less bonuses. So just be a prudent shopper. Make sure you keep your eyes wide open for what is possibly out there for deals. If I see anything cool, I'll definitely talk about it, but definitely stay with the channel, guys. I will be talking about the announcement on August 23rd, what Samsung's given us, definitive pre-order dates and release dates. Release date should be September 15th. That's what everyone's saying. So guys, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Good luck with getting your Galaxy Note 8, and I'll see you down the road. Peace!